It's Sally Investor here. We're back at it again. Here, you may also know me as Bobby as well. Hey, some of you know me as Bobby, but here we are. We're back at it again this morning with Crypto Morning News. There's really nothing a lot going on other than the markets are kind of stagnant. Everything's kind of stagnant. However, people have a lot of worries going on in the market and everything. And let me tell you something, it is nothing really to worry about. There's a lot of cool things going on, a lot of great things going on, especially with Polkadot, Quant, all those other fun things. But right now, I'm going to focus on XRP because it's getting close to hitting to my buy target. I said my buy target was 35 cents is when, if it hits there, we're going to start buying chunks in. And right now, it's at 42 cents, and it's looking like a really, really good buy for you guys, and a lot of good work. The court case looks like it's going to come to a positive resolution. I think Gensler's getting called out here. I think we're seeing the end of Gensler in the SEC. So I think we're coming to a good start. This is the year 2023 is the year we're going to really ramp up on crypto buying. And for me personally, I've had monthly targets that I want to hit. I'm just hitting my buys. Yesterday, I bought 1,100 quant tokens, so I'm really focused. I'm only trying to really buy one coin a month at a time. I recommend for you guys, like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. I was a licensed broker with the Series 7 license. I just trade. All I could tell you is if you have questions, go seek out a financial advisor. Even myself, I do have a financial advisor. Get a game plan going. Get a strategy going for your success. That's paramount to future success, always and will be. Oh, there's Pepe. Oh, man, don't talk to me about Pepe. That is terrible, terrible, terrible. If I had a buzzer right now, I'd be here. No, do not get in that right now. That was a pump and dump, and it dropped. People buying it last night were basically providing liquidity for people who already started it and had it. Now, if you had been lucky, got Pepe in the very beginning, hey, you made on that pump, you made it. And I would just cut my losses of that. It's kind of the same as buying a Powerball token. People were paying $200 in gas fees for that. That was terrible. But, hey, like I said, it's like a lottery ticket. Put what you're willing to lose, and you can make a lot of money, or you lose what you are comfortable with losing. And that's kind of the same thing with everything. For me, crypto is only 10% of my net worth, so I don't put a lot of it in here. I run a couple businesses. I invest in other people's businesses. That's my primary source of income, and and real estate investing and things like that. That's where I get a lot of my income, not from really crypto or anything like that. But crypto has a huge potential, and it is a good thing. And it's like, yo, Castle, what's up? How you doing? I see you guys commenting down there. Thank you so much. Hey, and thanks for the support. Like and follow me here on TikTok. Like and follow me on Facebook under Simply Investing, and on YouTube, Simply Investing. Can't miss me with the blue logo. I try to do a morning talk. This is right before, really, I'm starting my day for my business. And there's no one in my sales office yet, so I have a nice little quiet space to do this. But let's get back to XRP. I really want to talk about why I'm going to be doubling down on XRP in the next couple weeks. And that's if it hits my 35 cents target. A lot of people think that it's kind of going up, or it's not going to go anywhere, or it might go to zero. Hey, and that's okay too. But I have a real feeling we got 500 banks involved. Bank of America, I know from someone I know that works at Bank of America, telling me that they're on the back end. They're getting in on this. We got J.P. Morgan putting money into this and to Quant. We also have a ton of international interactions with this coin. It is going to replace. Now, do I think XRP is an investment? Not really. I really think XRP is going to be a currency. It is a currency it's going to be for the future. And I think people are going to need it to do fast transactions, especially if you got characters like Elon Musk and everyone else trying to go to space. The Swift network is not fast enough to facilitate that. You need something faster and more capable, and something that can be expanded upon. And that's where I kind of think this is going to really take off. And right now, XRP is trading at 42 cents, like 0.4259. I have about 20% of my crypto holdings in there, so I don't want to go more than 20%. So I've been investing in other things like Quant. Quant kind of caught up to XRP, so now we're gonna bring up Atom, Dot, Crow, Bitcoin, and ETH up to the standard. But right now it's looking pretty good that I might switch out. I was gonna buy some more ETH, but I think I'm gonna buy some more XRP at the end of this month, and that's if we hit our price target. Now, in the last 7 days, we are down significantly on XRP. We're just down crazy on it, and what we're looking at is, I think it's down like about 20% from where it was at 52, 53 cents. So it still could go down a little bit more. I'm looking for it to hit the 35-cent range, but it's hard to say because looking at the chart here, I know you guys can't see it on TikTok, but I'm on my computer. We're going live on YouTube with it. So it kind of it stayed in that nice comfortable range. It dropped and then it dropped again. So that might be its official bottom for this little drop. And it might be a good time to buying in. I couldn't say, but if you're dollar cost averaging, it is a good time. It's always a good time right now if you're DCAing in, because if you're just buying like $200 chunks or $500 or whatever's comfortable for you guys, if you're just buying those little bits continuously, you will see that it's going to pay off in the long run, because even if XRP gets to only $3, you've made quite a bit of money. You've about 8 times your money. I'll take that any day of the week. Any day of the week, I'll take XRP on that type of trajectory. I'm not looking for it to be 500. There's talks of it being 500, 600, 700, or even all the way up to like $1,500. I don't think it's going to be that high anytime soon. If it gets to $500, you're looking at like 10 years down the road. More adaptation. It's got to get listed on all the crypto exchanges. Morales, you said, where do you buy it? I buy it on Uphold right now, but there's a couple other places, but I mainly buy it on Uphold. Fast, easy, it's quick. Uphold's not the cheapest exchange out there, but they don't have any of the problems or anything that everyone else does. You buy it, they take their fees, and they're done. I would recommend using Uphold. I also buy my Quant on Uphold and my ETH on Uphold, because they have direct 15-second transfers out. That's what I like about it. There is a couple other places I think it is, but I don't remember. I just mainly use Uphold. I use Coinbase for everything else. For everything else except for Atom and Crow, I use Crypto.com and use their DeFi wallet. That's a little better for that. So if you want to start buying it, I'd recommend just dabble in it a little bit. Maybe get your feet wet, like $50. Hey Miraz, you're welcome. No problem. Here to help as much as I can. I would say just dabble in just whatever you're comfortable. So if you're only making about $50,000 a year, don't try to go like $1,500 a month into it. If your income's not anywhere near as high as you'd like it, and you're saying, well, I'll just wait, you don't have to wait. Just do like $50, $20. You'll be surprised where just that little bit starts the ball rolling. You need to start the snowball effect. And this is probably the best time to really get involved into crypto, because it's reminding me a lot of 2019, and I'm comparing the charts, and it's like we are going to explode in 2024, and that's just the beginning of the bull run, and we're going to see kind of the repeat of the last cycle in this upcoming cycle, and you could make either life-changing money, debt payoff money, generation wealth money. It depends on how much you're willing to invest in risk. Now, I will say this: crypto is a very high risk endeavor to do, because this could go down to zero, could do to a lot. Hey, Jesse Zapita, I do apologize. Hey, good morning to you. Hey, glad that you bought some crypto. You know, you're setting your path right. I hope you're doing your research, respecting the process and understanding, and only investing in what you are truly understanding to help you grow and develop your portfolio. And that goes with business ideas from friends, family, or people. That goes for stocks, bonds, whatever it is that you're investing. Do your research, respect the process. It's not a hare, it's a race. Talk about Chrono. I wasn't planning to talk about it, but hey, it is something good. I do have their black card, and there's a lot of benefits to that stuff. It's right now it's been hovering at 6 cents. It's still a good thing to get into it. I right now stake it. I took it out of the crypto.com stake for the 6%, and I put it into the DeFi wallet after the lockup, and got it into what was it? 10.1% right now. It's, I guess, for a lot of I actually, Jesse, if you want to follow me on YouTube, you'll see that we're going to put out a video that is saying our beginnings with a buddy of mine, kind of a guy that helped me get into crypto and what I've been doing, because like I can tell you right now, where I'm at right now has been a 20-year process from when I was 19 to now 39, and I've built up a huge transportation company. I got other investments in companies, so I'm able to just drop several grand into things. So there's a lot of cool things. I'm going to save those for those podcasts. We'll have them every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday as of right now. So if you want to follow, it's Simply Investing. Like and subscribe there. The link is going to become on my TikTok there for you. I got changed to YouTube pages for you guys. Does the IRS track crypto? Absolutely. As someone who used to know a former auditor, and I used to be a private sector auditor, they already know what you're doing. I can tell you that right off. They know what they're doing. It's kind of a weird, sneaky thing. Like, they know what you're doing. The best thing to do is just negotiate with them and come up on it. But it's like, I've heard so many people just say, I lost my hard wallet. They can track where the money's going. Everything's digital now. Once everything became digital, it's very easy to track where you're spending, what you're buying, what you're doing. All that information's out there. They just know. But you still can, because if you have been investing over the last year, you probably have been taking a steady loss in crypto, and you can write those losses off and get a bigger tax return, and then reinvest that tax return into either stocks, crypto, or whatever you'd like. They kind of want us to come clean, to be able to come clean, but you got to remember the IRS, but they got bigger fish to fry right now. They're not really worried about small timers or crypto, unless if you're trying to hide 7 figures or more. They're not worried about you. They'll ignore you and just say they'll send you an audit, you settle, and you move about your life. They're not going to get Yep, you try hiding stuff, you're going to get burned, and that's where a lot of people say if you intentionally hide it, they're going to hit you with that criminal intent, and then you're screwed. Don't do that. Just be upfront. Say, hey, I didn't know. Always say, hey, I didn't know. I apologize. What can I do to resolve it? Hey, look, I run a pretty big business. I operate nationwide, and there's a state that comes in that says, hey, you didn't pay your taxes. My apologies. I missed it. I'm sorry. We do everything in-house. How can I get caught up? And it's very simple. They'll be like, oh, okay, here, just do this, and you're on your way. They ignore you for a long time. So, but trust me, nobody's going to be perfect. Even when I started businesses, I got audited 5 times because my income was just doubling every year for a while. So, especially during COVID, off the roof to the moon on my income, and then I got audited the next year. So it's going to happen, especially if you guys are young, your income's increasing rapidly, you're going to get audited. Just be prepared for it and understand. Just keep your receipts in order, keep your filings in order, always have everything organized, and before you talk to the IRS, you seek legal consultation. I myself, I know I worked with the IRS for a long time, so I know the give and pull, and I've been in court about 1,200 times. getting money, collecting on money from my businesses, taking people to court for employee theft and things like that. So, hey, Monkey Riz, hey, thank you for your support. I hope you liked and subscribed. Love all your guys' support. Hey, thank you. But like I was saying, like I've been in court so many times. I talk like a lawyer. I know everything. I can I can read law books and try to do a lot myself before I can hire a real powerful attorney. But for you guys, I would recommend if you ever get a letter from the IRS, your first thing is get everything, all your receipts in order, and go right to a tax attorney and get that everything suspended. So your tax attorney will talk to the IRS and you get all your stuff in order, and then you go in and then you present your case. That's the best way to do it. Follow the consult of a highly recommended, highly successful, or someone that's won a lot of cases. Someone that won a lot of cases, a tax attorney. That would be the best way to do it. But back to XRP, I want you guys to just be aware that this still is a high risk for you because we don't know which way the case is going. Although looking at Judge Torres, I believe it is, it's looking like it's already a win. We're just doing the final paperwork on getting that win. That's what it looks like for me. Now, if we go back here, we're still looking at crypto. The market cap is 1.14 trillion in total. Bitcoin still hovering at 27,000. ETH is at 1,800. Still good prices to dollar cost average in. You don't have to worry about trying to hit it as low as possible. You just have to worry about dollar cost averaging in. If Bitcoin now starts to go down and your dollar cost averaging in, you can increase the amount that your dollar cost averaging in, and you can decrease your average buy rate so you can maximize your profit if you are able to do that. If you do not at the moment and you're fresh at everything, fresh with your finances, everything, I'm going to tell you the first best advice is let's get your credit score up. Let's get that 800 credit score. Let's get the credit cards paid off. Let's get everything else. Because the first thing I did to start my business is I wiped out all my credit cards. All of them. Just done. All of them. I had zero debt. So there's no one else worrying. All I had to do was just make money, pay my rent, and pay. I even sold my car when I started this business. So I had no obligations. I had no loans. I had no nothing. I bought a nice little used pickup truck that didn't have no power windows, no power seats, and no cruise control. So that was kind of what I did. How many donuts can you stack on it? Well, I know I can eat a lot of donuts, so we'll see how many I can stack. It's quite a bit. It's everyone's journey is a little different. I want to tell you guys, probably now is probably the best time. Get some knowledge, get some anything here. Now, if you're new to crypto, definitely do your research. I watch a lot of Max Meyer. I watch a lot of Paul. What's it? He has the game with the B. He has a very boring voice, but he's definitely good at it. I did watch a lot of Coin Bureau, and then there's a couple other guys. I looked at My Financial Friend and the other guy, Crypto Kenny or something like that. But do I study the crow charts? Oh, I study them every morning. I look to see where the trends are, what people are buying, the volume of trading, and how many people are selling versus how many people are buying. Because right now in crypto, it's not like the stock market. When you have the stock market and you just sell, there's a guy at a desk. He's called the clerk, and he buys the stock. If no one else buys it, at the end of the day, they buy it. If you go on crypto, there's that exchange base hasn't happened yet. So do we think we're at 2020? No, I actually think we're kind of like in the summer of 2000. It's like we're like in the year of 2019 is what we're really in. It's like it's going up and down. We're basically in a war between bulls and bears, and they're duking it out right now. You have people. I've seen seeing a lot of leveraging and shorts for Bitcoin and ETH going in both directions, and people getting wiped out in both directions. It's definitely to start dollar costing averaging in, because I look at that chart for 2019. and it's starting to look like that. Now with Crow, it looks like it just kind of died. Like, let's take a look at Crow. We'll pull up Crow right now. Where the devil is Crow? Somewhere here. If we pull up Crow, it looks like it has died, but it really hasn't. They have I think it was just a lot of fear in it. Like, it was hitting 20 cents. Now I got in right around 34 cents, and then I just been dollar cost averaging in. There's nothing. Crypto.com is making money, and I think it's in a good spot, but it's not going anywhere anytime soon. So you guys have plenty of time to really get in there. And it's just because the hype's gone, the celebrities aren't promoting it, nothing's really being done about it. But on the back end, there's people working on it, there's developers, there's projects, there's a lot of stuff going on with it. And the token is used on their DeFi wallet to put into validators and nodes that you want to select. So a lot of the things, there's a lot of staking validators that you can join that take Crow as a payment to get in. Granted, it's not a lot. We're talking like 4 zeros and 1 Crow to join, but the fact that it's using that they're using it as a currency for it, it can only help steady and build it up. Hey, Jay Stacks, I see that you buy Cosmos. Hey, I got Cosmos in my portfolio as well. Interoperability is definitely a good thing. I have a video about that. Go check out my YouTube. Definitely have a video, but I'm probably going to do another one on it down the road. Definitely to showcase some of it, some of why I invested in what I did. But Crow, if you like the card, I first got the Jade card, and that's the reason why I got in there. Then when my business blew up, I said, no, I'm just going to go for the black card. A lot of it has a lot of benefits and everything, but you got to remember, I have to constantly, it's kind of like the Obsidian card. You kind of have to spend it like a Platinum Amex card. You just got to use it to keep it active. Like, I can't just have it and not use it. But with Crow being a good investment, you guys are right. Crow does look like, it's about, on the next bull run, it's going to get back to where it was. It might stay there. It might go up a little bit more, but I don't think it's dead. It's just no one's really interested in it. So there's not a lot of buying pressure, which would cause the price to go up. Cosmos is like another good one. You guys I would definitely get into Cosmos. Definitely investing in a DeFi wallet, because I'm staking it for 25%, and I put about 5,000 in every 3 months into Atom. That's how committed I am to it. I don't really put a lot into Dot. Dot's kind of my hedge to Atom. So, because I don't foresee both of them succeeding. I see only one succeeding. I did not get I haven't paid attention, but I don't think I got any of the airdrops. I don't really pay attention to the airdrops, but I really should, because there's a lot that you can get from those. I see guys that farm the airdrops and they make a crap ton. Crypto Connor is a good guy. You can follow. He tells you when those airdrops are happening, so shout out to him. That'd be a good place to get info on that. That is too centralized. Okay, hey, yeah, no, everyone's got their opinion on it. I don't think Dot is overly centralized, but it has the potential to become too centralized. Because all you have to do is buy up all the Dot and you got it. Kind of like with ETH, you can buy up a bulk of the ETH and you got it. That's kind of it's kind of hard to do with some others, because if it's more scarce, like Bitcoin and Quant, then all you do is you raise the price and you're never going to be able to buy a lot. But with Dot, they're going to increase the validator a minimum, and that will resolve some of the issues. But it also prevents too many people from getting in, but it's got enough people in it to where You do, and you have to, in order to become a validator. I think you have with DOT. You actually have to have technical knowledge and be doing something. So you can't just have a lot of money, buy it, and then just lock everyone out. It doesn't work like that. You have to really, really, really participate in it. But with that said, guys, hey, thanks for joining. Thanks for subscribing and following me. Thank you so much for your support. I try my best every day to help you guys, help people out, help you guys out. But do remember, I'm not